So I'm making this video today in remembrance of one of the most genuine, kindest, meek, one of the best men I've ever known in my life. He's a guy that I truly wish I could have gotten to know him better than I did. That would be my Uncle Harvey Reutzel. I don't have any bad memories of the man. One of my earliest ones was he came over and he visited my folks and us in Dodge Center, and I remember he took us up in an airplane, and he was at the time he was learning to be a pilot, and this is sometime in the very early 1970s, and he was learning to be a pilot, and I don't remember a whole lot about the thing. I was only maybe 6 or 7 years old, if that. And I remember getting up in the plane and flying around and just looking around. And I just thought that was just the coolest thing ever. I was like, wow, this is great. This is so cool. A few years after that, we moved to the Seattle area, and I didn't really get to know him too much better. But I still have a few stories as a young adult. One of my favorites was and probably the only time I ever seen him even remotely pissed off at me was he took me bullhead fishing, and I forgot to put the stringer in the boat, and we took off in his boat, and of course lost all the fish that were on the stringer. And he was a little irritated about that, but in typical Uncle Harvey way, he just kind of went with the punches, and we just ended up catching more fish. And I can remember him coming home and explaining to me how to skin these things, and I believe he soaked them in salt water, and he was talking the whole time about how you can fry it up and eat it like a piece of chicken. I thought that was great, and it was really good. Actually, I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. I'd already wanted to go fishing with him. I never got to go fishing with him in his cabin in Lake of the Woods. But I did get to do this, and I really enjoyed that time. That was cool. The other thing that he brought into my life, if you will, was putting salt in my beer. He liked that, and I thought it was really weird. I was just like, salt in my beer, really? But I tried it, and well, he was right. It was pretty good, and I actually drank my beer that way for a long time. The other thing I always thought I kind of admired was as a little bit older adult, me as a little bit older adult, and I suppose him too in that case, he was driving RVs, delivering RVs around, and he wound up here in the Seattle area and came and visited, and I remember thinking, God, that would be what a cool way to retire. You just get in somebody else's RV and drive it around and deliver it and I don't know. I just thought that was really cool. Uncle Harvey was the type of guy that despite the fact I was kind of a messed up kid, he still welcomed me. He was still willing to help. He really stuck his neck out. Him and his kids. The fact that his kids turned out to be as good as they are was really a testament to the type of man he was, and I miss him. I wish I could have. I do wish I could have gotten to know him better than I did. I give all my love to the rest of the family, my Aunt Margie, my cousin Larry, my cousin Randy, and my cousin Rhonda, and whoever else, all the kids and grandkids, and probably by this point, great-grandchildren. Really, none of them I know, but they're still family, and I still care. Enjoy the slides. I mean, these are the only pictures I was able to get. I hope that no, I don't hope. My final thought on this would be, if we had more Uncle Harveys or Harvey Reutzel's or in this world, this world would actually be a much, much better place. We need more men like him. We need more people like him. Enjoy the slideshow.